Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Scarf Bergara Wore, your award-winning podcast in association with Edgeley Conservative Club Coaches, sponsored by Overpass Clothing. I'm Russ Johnson. I'm joined by Andy and Waggy, and for his second appearance, Mella. You all right, mate?
Perfect, me.
Good. Waggy, Andy, how are you going? How's your week going?
Do something for you, Russ, but I'm not doing it.
Oh, did they? Yeah, well, you can if you want. I don't mind.
I think you've seen it all at Northampton. It's over TikTok. It's all over TikTok.
Well and truly, Russ, ruined my little thing. Because I said to Pete, when we go live, it'll do like the intro. At that point, just whip your top off. And it'll be a surprise to Waggy and Russ. And then you went, right, lads, we're going to try something a little bit different tonight. We're just going to go straight on live.
He knows you too well, Andy.
You are, mate?
He knows you too well.
No, I know. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm tired. Do you know what? I don't know how people have these job things all the time because I'm more busy at the moment than I am when I work. How do people have them? I don't know.
It's that thing in it when you sleep more, you're more tired, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's when you're doing nothing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. When you're doing nothing. Yeah.
You're mentally tired from playing Football Manager in your undies, Andy. That's what it is.
I don't wear me under.
We'll talk about XFM later, shall we? And all the stats that go with it. Right. We're for about an hour, maybe a bit tiny more. Let's have a look at the agenda. We're going to cover a bit of Rotherham, all the own goals, half and half scarves, have a moan about the stewarding, transfer rumours, look forward to Cardiff on Saturday. We've got a few bits of admin to do. So, yeah, let's run the titles. Good stuff. Cheers to everybody that's commenting already and who's online. Well, glad to have you with us. Do comment and get involved in the chat, and we'll put some of the good ones up. And we will look at all the bad ones as well. Shall we start with Rotherham and the own goals? I know the lads did it on the review podcast, did a really good job of it, but let's come to you first, Pete, because you went on the review show, but we'd like to get your thoughts on it. What do you reckon about Rotherham on Saturday? What's your thoughts?
I think we'll just take the points because we didn't play well, did we? And the talking points, that own goal. Someone put in the coach group, he's all too close, but he went too close to him, didn't he? Just take your time. It's the 42nd minute. You've let them back in the game. And then they've come out as if they're a different side in the second half. I like that number that come on for them, though. I think he's a bit of an handful up front. Well,
yeah. He was just on his way back from injury, wasn't he? I think that's only his first or second game, isn't it? Second game back, I think it was.
We should be burying teams like that, though, shouldn't we?
I mean, I thought up to the own goal, I think that's one of the comfiest that we've looked all season. We just didn't look troubled at all. And then that own goal, and we went to bits a bit, didn't we? We just suddenly seemed all over the show. And the confidence that we had just disappeared. And just allowed them.
There's no need. Just take your time, get your shape, throw it out.
So you obviously all you three are all in a goalkeepers union. So is it goalkeeper's fault or defender's fault?
Pete on. Got Pete on this week.
It's goalkeeper's fault all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think an element of it is trying to go for the counter because we're playing this, we've got the high press back, haven't we? Well, not the high press, we've got the press back, haven't we? And that energy back. So it's like, we've got to do something. We've got to get up the pitch. And that's what he was trying to do. And maybe he just wasn't thinking in that particular moment.
Everyone said to me, Carr, go on, tell us Carr, he wouldn't have done it. I said, Carr, he wouldn't have done it. He'd still had hold of it. Or he wouldn't have come for the cross. So he wouldn't have had the ball in his hands.
Or he might have been picking the ball out of his net after conceding.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm only joking. At the end of the day, it's Ben's fault. But it's, if we're gonna call Corey out for his mistakes, you got to call Ben out.
You've got
You
to.
can't blame. You can't blame Joseph for that. Sorry. You can't blame defender for that. Not a chance. Ben's moved closer and closer and closer to Alowu. Alowu, I would say. I can't. That's why I call them by the first names. It's just gone closer and closer, and Alowu's like gone to like duck out of the way. But it's like, but the thing is, for me, we're 1-0 up with a couple, 2 or 3 minutes left of the first half. Do we need to like panic or not even panic? Do we need to like have the quick counter attack?
I can sort of understand because Wotton and Stokes were both gone, so there was space for it to be played into, and he's done it a couple of times, hasn't he, this season, where he has that runs out with it and kicks it quickly down the field, and we're onto a counter attack. So I can understand why he was thinking about doing it, but when he's running into Alowu, it's like, no, just step back, take a breath, almost count to 2, and then just go, all right, I'm not going to do this. But I mean, it could have gone anywhere, but yeah.
I thought it hit his back at first.
I did.
Yeah.
At first, I thought that's his back. But then I seen a video and it just looked worse when you see the replay.
Comes off his ass.
It just looks worse.
To be fair, Rotherham,
do you think if he'd have stayed upright, he'd have missed him? Because he's bent down and stuck his arse out that he's hit his arse.
I think if he'd have stood away, if he wasn't running to the pop side, he wouldn't have hit him. Because that's where Ben likes putting it, over pop side.
It's funny, isn't it? We all want a bit more extra media coverage. Our media coverage this week has literally been non-stop, that own goal.
Oh, yeah.
People have been messaging me about it, like from work. They don't even like football. But if look at the percentages, though, like Inchliff, I can only remember really one other really, really big mistake like that, and that was when Stockford scored from the halfway line, Harrogate at home. I don't remember any other massive mistakes like that. So you're talking two mistakes like that. Oh, of course, he's made routine mistakes, but mistakes like that have cost us a goal.
He could do that 10 times and not do that again.
Yeah, exactly. So, although it's his fault, he's got that much credit in the bank. No one's going to hang him out and to drive for it, are they? Jesus, and we won the game in the end. Luckily,
I'm not hanging him out to dry, and I don't agree with that, because you got to draw the line at some point, haven't you? He's got a credit in the bank. At the end of the day, he's being called out for it because he made an absolute howler. And I totally agree with you, Peter, what you put on the group on Saturday, that everyone's so quick to judge Corey, and myself included. I'm not blaming other people. I'm probably one of the most first to criticise him, but I was one of the first to criticise Ben as well. Not Ben Osborne, Ben, on Saturday. So yeah, I don't agree with this whole credit in the bank thing. If people make a mistake, no, because they're playing the game in front of us, and if people make mistakes, we should be allowed to call them out.
Of course, yeah, but of course we're allowed to call them out, and it's a mistake, and no one's denying it's not. But it's not like. So it's not like
okay.
Hang on a minute. When you watch a player, you watch it for the first time. You start to understand what they're all about, and you build up that trust with them, don't you? Shut up, Andy. You're not. Don't do that, because you're not winding me in. You're being serious now. I can tell.
No, I am being serious. No, I am. Yeah. No, I am being serious.
So don't trivialize it then by doing the fishing thing.
Social
just like shit that.
Right. If Ben makes 10 mistakes like that,
I'd not finished.
Where do you draw the line with credit in the bank? Where does that get drawn?
But that's it. So when you like, it's like a friendship, innit? When you see a player and they start to play for you, if they make a mistake in their first match, like getting a new friend, if they make a mistake, if they abuse your trust in the first week or something, you're like, oh, fuck that, I'm not trusting that person. But if you've known him for 10 years and they make 2 mistakes in those whole 10 years, you're not going to go, I'm not going to be his mate anymore, are you? It's the same principle, is it not?
What are you saying? We're not friends anymore because I've called you out.
But that's the same thing. And the reason why that's real is because if Corey had died, did that, the internet would have fucking blew up.
I think the Cheadle would have.
Well, exactly. It just
There and
imploded
then.
itself.
There and then.
Exactly. So
Internally
the
combusted.
credit in the bank, I think the credit in the bank does stand up. And that's my opinion.
Well, I think on this occasion, we'll agree to disagree. How's that?
Okay.
Do you think he could have done better for the second goal?
Oh, he's rushed out, hasn't he?
I don't think he should go with his feet. He should have come and stood his ground.
He hesitated, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
But it's all right. He's got credit in the bank, so
Yeah.
he let us through it for him.
The thing is, right, this is the way I see it. Last time I said it, none of the keepers are League One standard for where we want to be.
No.
Correct.
Right? So you've got to start to think now for next season. If we've got aspirations going to the Championship, you need a Championship goalkeeper. So if you've still got them two at the end of this window, obviously Ben could retire or leave at the end of the season after his testimonial. You've still stuck with a die. So you've got to start looking at it now.
Yeah, absolutely. Before
Get
the
yourself
summer,
out of the league.
yeah. You
I
in
think
the
the
January
waiting-
window. In the January window, you're going to get lucky if you get your forever goalkeeper, aren't you?
Yeah, you're not going to get them. But then
What's wrong with the kids? What's wrong with the kids? Well, you know, we've got two pretty decent keepers, and Jimmy said it on his show because he watches the warm up when we're all downstairs, dead warm and having a beer. You know, he's watching the warm ups, but Jimmy says that, you know, is it Metcalf that he looks a proper decent keeper? So I don't know what's wrong with one of them.
But where we are in the league, you can't test your goalkeepers like that.
Yeah, but that's the same as like bringing in a lone keeper we don't know anything about.
This is where
he's still making a chance.
But he knows what Cardi can do. He knows what Ben can do. So the Virtue Trophy should have been looking at them two goalkeepers.
Yeah,
Give them
that's
some
true.
game time.
Yeah.
I think they're waiting to see if we go up, and then you can dangle the carrot to Sam Tickle with Championship football.
Yeah, that's who I was going to say. Who would you go for? And I think Sam Tickle's got to be pretty much up there.
He's got
one
to
of
be
the-
up there.
Yeah,
And that other keeper, what's he called? What game was it where we just absolutely battered their keeper? Just shot after shot after shot, and he was just save after save. Was it the Northampton keeper or?
I can't remember Northampton. I was worse for wear.
No, I don't remember much of it either.
I had to check
no,
tips.
because we were shit at Northampton. We couldn't hit this.
Yeah.
We couldn't hit
What
fucking.
Northampton then? Was it the Reading keeper then? There was one game recently, quite recently.
It might have been Reading.
Joe Pereira.
Keeper made
Pereira.
absolute brilliant save after save. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it was one of those games, wasn't it? You know, I'm not calling Ben out, but he made, in my two pretty big mistakes in that game. But
I think the first
loads
one's
of
a
them,
big mistake, and the second one's just
yeah.
give and take.
But then he
Someone's
did make two
getting paid.
brilliant saves in the second half.
Well, if you watch the highlights, one slips through his hands and hits his head. Well, it's not a slip with his hands.
So that's three
Right through his
mistakes.
hands and hits his head.
3 mistakes. So does the credit start to creep down now, Russ? Or?
Russy started to just started to mistrust him now.
I've gone from
Yeah.
friendship to colleague.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
No, it's yeah. It was just one of them games. I left the game and I thought, do you know what? We're not going to play like we did first half against Bradford. I just can't see it unless we get some pretty decent signings in this window that we can turn it around. I'm happy if we can play like that and win every week for the rest of the season, because I don't want the klaxon to come out. But Wrexham last year, they didn't particularly have a great team, did they? They had a good enough team to get promoted, But then this year they've spent big, and do you know what? Fair play to them. They're holding their own in the championship, aren't they?
You're not far off the playoffs, are they?
Yeah. So for me, I'm just a case of let's just get up. Let's just get up, and then we'll worry about how good the team is or what players we need when we're up.
Yeah. I think the pleasing thing for me is we're scoring goals now, because those first 2 matches of the new year, they looked turgid, didn't they? Or 1.5 matches of them anyway. So at least we're scoring goals. Yeah, we gifted them a goal. That's a freak. I bet the Inchliff one. Their second was a pretty decent goal, to be fair. But teams are going to have those types of chances anyway, 90 minutes, aren't they? So not too concerned. But what concerns me is, and we'll talk about it shortly, not yet, is going into this Cardiff game. And we'll talk about that in a bit. Before we do get off Rotherham, there were some things that happened at the match on Saturday that we've got to cover. Half and half scarves.
Silly.
Should get a big pair of scissors and cut them in half.
I don't.
Comedy scissors.
Put it in the bank.
Are they kids wearing these or
no?
Adults?
They weren't. They were grown adults walking up the Cheadle End steps with a City and United half and half scarf. So they clearly just been to the derby in the morning, rushed to get to Edgeley Park, arrived, I don't know, half an hour gone or whatever it was. And they got told to put them away, and you could see the face. I could see the faces. They were very quickly putting them into the jackets. But you wouldn't wear a half. I mean, for me, I wouldn't wear a half and half scarf at County.
No.
I wouldn't. You just wouldn't even enter my head to buy it. And then you go into the Manchester Derby and buying a half and half scarf, and then that's bad enough. Then you come into Edgeley Park and you think it's a good idea to keep on wearing it.
Did you not think? Do you not think though the stewards, like if I was a steward of County and I saw that, I'd be like, mate, take that off.
But you're right. But I mean, we'll get onto the stewards. Well, they're not County. They don't know, do they?
Yeah, but there's like a few County. There's some regular stewards there, especially at the Cheadle End. I see the same stewards every time I go through. Pardon?
Yeah,
every week.
Every week you see them.
I'm one of the supervisors. Is a friend of mine. So are you telling me that? And I'll call him out as well. I'll say to him, "How come you're letting these people in? You know, with half and half. You just open yourself up for abuse, aren't you?"
Yeah.
Yeah, even if it wasn't City United, if it was a half and half scarf full stop, you're open for abuse. Should have been pushed down the stairs.
I don't think I'd wear a scarf to a football match anyway.
I'm not allowed.
You don't even wear your top, do you? So why would you wear a scarf?
I feel overdressed.
I'm not allowed. He won't let me even wear colours anymore or anything because of Wembley.
What happened to Wembley?
So the Wembley the Jim Gannon Wembley,
right?
Yeah, we're 3-1 up, and everyone's getting giddy and what have you. And I didn't wear colours, and then this lady in front's waving a scarf around her hair. So I was like, "Oh, can I borrow your scarf a second?" Ian was like, "No, don't bother," because he knew about my superstition. Grabbed the scarf, started waving it around my head. Rochdale scored. Ian went, "Give that back right now." Telling you now, and I know it's all coincidence and all that, but yeah, banned.
Well, you've got credit in the bank, Andy. Remember that?
Well said there, Pete.
Ian.
Well said.
Yeah. Well, no, it's well said. Did Ian sort of, was he a go off, and did he go and say you're not my mate anymore?
Yeah, no, I've not spoken to Ian. I've got a new friend, Ian, since
2008.
Yeah, this is Ian number 2.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the Phoenix.
I'm sure you got
the
lots
Phoenix.
of credit. I'm sure you got lots of credit in the bank. But yeah, it's the half and half scarf. I just think it's abhorrent. And I had a bit of a conversation on Twitter a while ago. Some people were saying, well, no, because if you go to the San Siro derby, then a half and half scarf that is quite a nice memento to take from it. It's like
You'd get murdered.
I know. I'd be lucky. You'd be lucky if you got out alive. Fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Buying a half scarf in a San Siro. Yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
Oh, honestly.
Like, if they're gonna do half and half, couldn't they do some sort of like half and half of a away kit versus home kit half and half scarf? You know, something that's no. But hear me out. Something that's actually associated with the team.
No.
No.
Hinch
No, did you not see? Was it one of the playoff finals last year where there was somebody in the crowd with a half and half shirt?
Yeah.
And I mean,
think there
so
was, wasn't
no,
there?
absolutely not.
Well, hang on a minute.
There is only one instance when a half and half scarf is okay, and that's when it's Man United Norwich, because depends if the Glazers in or Glazers out. So,
yeah. If you win, it's red. If you lose, it's get the Norwich
so
scarf.
Well, I suppose it would be half and half. It'd be reversible then, wouldn't it? So one side is red, the other side is green and yellow.
Well, hang on a minute though. But on my theory of half and half, like of this county, didn't the podcast create a mashup shirt, which was like a fifth? Each part was a fifth of a different shirt
of the same team.
That's what I'm saying. Half and half
right,
of
the same team. Yeah, of course. Yeah, do what you like with the same team.
So something to replica like the home kit, and something to replica the green kit. The away kit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Turn it into a settee if you want to. I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
Russ's credit's going down. Anyway, my Cardiff away started today, and for the audio listeners, I'm holding up my pint. So
Jesus,
it's Wednesday. Hey,
that's gold.
John Smith's, mate.
Is it?
Fancy glass.
I like the way you're holding it with two fingers. That's lovely. Demure. Is that demure? Is it? I don't know. Just say words. So half and half scarves, they can go. There was something else I saw. I think the worst one I saw actually was when you talk about shirts was, I'm sure I saw somebody with a half and half Celtic and Rangers shirt. Sure I saw that on the TV sometimes.
So you get back twice.
Yeah, why would you? I don't know. Right, there's some comments coming in. Let's read some of these. Going back to Sam Tickle. Sam Tickle would be brilliant. I would have made a bid for him in the summer. Edward, have you got 4 million quid?
Oh,
because that's
the
how much
do you think they've played a blinder sending Moxon there? Because if he has a good next 6 months, however many months with him,
we'll swap you.
Use him as part of the deal.
Oh yeah, that's a good shout.
Are you joking?
He's not exactly worth the same as Sam Tickle, because
I could be one of them. A 4 million transfer goes up to 5.
Or maybe we could use it as a bargain. Is that we'll get Sam Tickle off you, otherwise we'll leave Moxon there.
Yeah.
Can I just interrupt? I know we're going a little bit off piste here, but me and somebody called Will, and Will is actually Steve Bardsley's lad, are the most happiest Stockport fans right now because of this Moxon thing. I'm so chuffed.
You might find, Andy, you're not the only two.
Mate, just when someone put on the coach group, this has just been on the website, but then it got removed. I was like, why has it been removed? No, please, no, it must be going, please. But yeah.
Then they did one today. Did you see the one today about picking Cardiff tickets up? And they put Moxon underneath it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What on the tweet?
At what time ticket office is open till? Then they put Moxon underneath it. I think it is in the coach group.
Maybe Wigan have sent him back and he's now in the ticket office working.
It's all a wind up, innit? We'll see him at Cardiff on Saturday.
Oh, can you imagine? Yeah. Anyway, you were saying about something or other.
No, well, let's stick on Moxon. I mean, yeah, he's gone on loan to Wigan. Obviously, it's not worked out for him. I guess it's probably the last time we're going to see him. What's your thoughts on it? He's clearly not a bad player. My thinking is I don't think his heart's in it. He's a bit of a Ben White figure for me because he left the game, didn't he, for a bit and then came back. And I just think I would like to think the pressure got to him maybe, but he's about to go and play at Wigan, which is arguably a bigger ground and the same amount of fans probably. But
no pressure.
Yeah, it just didn't work out, did it?
I don't know. When's he contracted to?
Staying up.
You what, Pete?
No pressure on promotion for him now, is there?
No,
he's in a mid-table team.
When does his contract run out?
He's got another year and a half.
Yeah, I think he's got another 18
A year
months.
and a half.
He signed 3 years with us.
Yeah, he signed for 3 years.
And I think he was on high wages, wasn't he?
All I'll say is if we get promoted, I can't see him featuring. I really can't.
No. I think there'll be a lot on though, won't there?
Right, don't get me wrong. I'll be first to criticise or call players out. But I also want them to prove me wrong as well. So
Nigel says Moxon is better than Fiorini.
Oh, that's not really, no offence.
It's not a high bar.
I didn't even need to finish my sentence then, did I? But I also want players to prove me wrong. If Moxon can go off to Wigan, where the pressure's off him, just a mid-table finish, thereabouts, get some games under, because he probably just needs a run of games, because at the moment, he's not really in the team often. And I know he's had his opportunity, and Challoner's always said, show me you want to be in the team. And he's probably not done that. He hasn't done that, has he?
No.
But if he can go out on loan, come back, and then show us that he's that Carlisle player still, fair enough. He can play for us.
He's only coming back, though, only if we don't go up.
Yeah.
If we go up, he's not coming back.
Yeah. But if we go up, there'll be a few that will be going as well.
Who do you think will go?
Diamond.
He don't look interested in a minute anyway, I don't think.
I know. I don't know whether he's waiting for that championship promotion or, and me and Waggy talked about it on last week's show. I don't believe he's not got worse. He's just not got any better, has he? No. I'm just hoping a nice big pitch for him on Saturday. He can stretch his legs and proper run at someone. And yeah.
Do you think he'll start?
I don't.
I don't.
When he comes off the bench, nice big pitch. He can stretch his legs.
Is this the same for Mothersill as well then?
I'm not going to call Mothersill out anymore because he's got something. We all know he's got something.
And we all gave.
Pardon?
He's not getting a good run in the proper run. No,
how does your family get a word in at your house, Pete? Look, when someone silences me, that is saying something, isn't it? Hey.
Yeah.
God, what I was going to say, just let Pete talk.
You was on about Mothersill. Go on.
Mothersill.
Yeah. We gave Diamond the benefit of the doubt, didn't we? We said, give him, we gave him that kind of season to sort of bed in. Then he came good, and then he's not really done anything more other than he's kind of stayed at the same level, hasn't he? So with Mothersill, whether it's a bit of homesick or I don't know, has he just had a baby? Is that right?
I believe so.
He's not, but yeah.
I was going to say,
if we're having that as an excuse, Carly's had a baby this year as well.
Right.
Well, he gets a good chance, doesn't he?
I don't think I'm not having babies as an excuse. I'm in Roy Keane's camp with this. He's not had the baby, so it shouldn't affect it really.
Yeah.
In fact, it should be the opposite. It should be the opposite. It should give you more reason to fight, and because you've got someone who depends on you now. So
I'm liking the fact that County fan 696 is on the same sense of humour as myself.
Yes, he didn't have it. Yes.
No.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Let's talk a bit about some of the off-pitch stuff now. So we are going to come to transfer rumours and things like that shortly, but stewarding. Now, there's been a couple of things that have been raised recently about the stewarding. One in the pop side, I think it was. I think Des Jr. pulled that up. A steward telling a fan to sit down even though his seat was covered in pigeon shit. And he's going, well, I can't because it's covered in pigeon shit. And the steward was like, well, I was told it was cleaned last week. Well, it's clearly not. So, and then the steward went away and didn't come back. And it's just a bit silly. And I've seen as well in upper tier 1, they come up every single week saying, can you all sit down, please? And quite rightly, they're all stood up going, well, lower tier 1 stand up every match. So are you going to tell them? And it's like, no, well, and you can just hear them pulling excuses out and stuff like that. And I just think if no one stood up, sat down behind you and they're complaining, why can't you let people just stand up? I don't get it. As long as a bit of pragmatism. I know it's safety and all that, but there's loads of people stood up. All the away end was stood up, So
All of safe standing are stood up. It's
Weird that.
weird. Crazy behaviour.
I believe it's something to do with the council, isn't it? The council enforce it, or they report on it. So I can understand them having to do it, but it needs to be, as you say, if everybody stood up, why is it an issue?
Yeah, as long as you're not blocking, so as long as someone's not complaining that you're blocking their view, I just don't see the issue. And then just report back to the council. Yeah, done. All good. Nobody died.
Yeah.
For me as well, it's the constant showing your ticket. Like, come on! Like on Saturday, Ross.
Yeah, to get through every door.
I came up to say hello to you. Yeah, and the guy's there saying, "Show me your ticket, mate." So I'm like, "Well, I'm not in this. I'm in upper tier 4. Okay, I just need to see your ticket." Right, okay. Showed him my ticket. He went, "Oh, sorry, mate. You're on. Go down the stairs. Carry on two blocks over." I said, "I know where my seat is, but I'm just going to go and speak to that guy there." He's like, "No, I can't let you up here." I said, "I'm coming back down again." "Oh, you're coming back down again?" "Oh, right, okay, then off you go." I'm like, "What? Just." So then I talked to Russ. Go to my seat. Have you got a season ticket? I'm like, oh my God, this is just it's boring now, isn't it? Like, I've shown my ticket to get into the ground. What is it? Is it to stop people going sitting in a different block and what have you? It's got to be for that reason.
It's to stop all the trouble causers going up into upper tier 3 and upper tier 4. So if you look like a trouble causer, you get asked for your ticket. If you just look normal, you don't get asked.
I think you probably... Are you referring to yourself there, Waggy? Yeah.
Yeah, I sit in upper tier 3 and don't get asked for my ticket.
I think the term is... If you look boring, you don't get asked.
Hey.
Oh, nice return. I like that. Waggy, your go. Ball's in your court.
I've already told he looks like a hooligan, so that's why you get asked. So it's simple as it.
Waggy, I look just like you. Dave Philbin in it, and it's like the 3 eggheads. No offense, Dave. Anyway. No offense.
Claire Jeff said, evening, Claire. She says, I was stood on the steps in the Cheadle End before the match, I might add, and a steward absolutely bollocked me with saying hello to a friend and out of the way. I don't know. It does get it is getting a bit silly, isn't it? But the thing for me is you have got some of the stewards who are the locals, aren't they? And the county fans, like my, what is it? It was my brother-in-law's mother-in-law. That's the right way to say it. She works there. So she's lovely. She talks to you. Obviously, she talks to us because she knows us, but she talks to everybody. You can see her having all these, building that trust up so people have credit in the bank, that kind of thing, building relationship management and all that kind of stuff. And that's what you need. You don't need somebody who clearly just is following the orders, because we've seen how that panned out in the past, haven't we?
Whip it out. That's gone dark.
It's just,
Yeah. Hello, Claire Jeffs. She's my designated driver on Saturday.
Can't believe you're not on the coach.
Well, something different, in it. There's Claire Jeffs is driving, me and Ian in the back.
Absolutely possibly go wrong.
Hey, beer in hand at 6 o'clock. Georgia in the front with Claire as well. So yeah,
I feel sorry for whoever's in the front.
Why? I think
sounds like the start to a bad joke.
I've sat in front of him on a coach. It was bad enough.
It's Flinny's daughter. Flinny can drink. Flinny's daughter can drink. Plus me and Ian. What can possibly go wrong?
You might get asked for your ticket when you get there.
I must remember I've got all the tickets.
Don't forget
those.
Oh, Jesus.
It's going to be fun.
You're starting to drink now, ready in preparation for a 6 o'clock start on Saturday.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Talking of which, I know you were going to mention something, Russ, about parking.
Yes, I was.
Claire found an app and I've used it. The Just Park app. And basically you just put in where you're going. Just put in where you go in, it brings up loads of... Now, there are some, what to me, they look pretty dodgy because it brings up pictures of people's drives. So trust it as your own will. But we've managed to get into the Asda car park, which is 5 minutes away from the ground, 10-minute walk to the rugby club where you guys are going to, Pete. So we will be making a visit there, and we paid 20 quid. So a little bit more than what you'd normally pay, but it cuts out a lot of travelling. I don't want to be walking for half an hour.
Stumbling for half an hour.
Yeah, that.
I've paid. You see, I've used that parking app before for Bradford away, and when I turned up, the space pretty much didn't exist. And all I got back was my booking fee. But anyway, I've used for this one, I've used front row parking, and we've been booking it within sort of 5 minutes of booking it, and it was only a tenner, and it's only a 15-minute walk away. Got a message from the people there. I think it's a bit of like a power league, but they must close it on match days or something. And yeah, got an email saying, yeah, got it all sorted. Come in, £9 voucher for the bar as well for me 10 quid that I've paid. It seems a bit. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see when we get there. But if that's true, then great. So yeah, front row parking if anyone's struggling.
A pint's $8.99 though, isn't it? So you get a penny back.
Don't mind. So yeah, it's notoriously bad in it, I think, at Cardiff for parking and getting in and out. So yeah, I'll tell you what though, I feel sorry for Claire Jeffs and driving you pissed up for what is it? 6 hours, 8 hours in for a full day while you're pissed up.
Do you think if they've had enough when they get there, they're going to leave him there?
Possibly.
Why would they leave me?
Can't listen to him again coming home.
No, maybe they'll just give him an extra vodka or a Jaeger bomb and just make sure he sleeps.
Tell you what, there's going to be a few pictures on away day sleepers, isn't there? Across, not just in that car, but I mean, in general. You know, it's an early start. It's an early kickoff. People are going to be on it early. Yeah. In fact, you should send it into the podcast. We want to see your away day sleeper pictures, don't we?
You're in the coach group. Get it off there.
You what, mate?
Get it off the coach group. Tell them put them all in there for you.
Yeah, the best one was Dan Drivers. Because he's the first person to take the piss out of anyone that falls asleep. So if anyone wants to see a picture of Dan Driver asleep, that sounds weird. That I'd say that.
Yeah.
Right.
Andy's
Let's
got
move
plenty
it on.
of them.
Let's move it on. Right, final word on the stewarding. County sort it out because it's just a bit shit. So have a word. Right, transfer rumours. What have we heard? Is it Roman Dixon? Is the strongest one I think I'm hearing at the moment. Is it Roman Dixon? I want to say.
Rowan Dixon, is it?
So you the one
I
from
think it's
Everton?
Roman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Everton,
Roman
yeah.
from Everton.
One we're linked with him in the summer, and he got injured.
He was here in the summer. He was he was walking around the main stand, wasn't he, in county training kit, and then got a big injury, so went back to Everton, and then it all went quiet again, wasn't it? But yeah, I've seen it. He's played 45 minutes for the under 21s, and they reckon it's back on him coming back to us. Again, he's a right wing back, isn't he? I think, if I remember rightly.
Do you think Onyango's coming back?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Where will he fit in?
Well, Sam Byrne said, hasn't he, that Onyango is definitely here. He's definitely coming back.
You don't really need to right back, do you?
Well, he can play various positions, can't he? He can play centre half if you need him to. He can play sort of like
the other week. I think that was where he's planning on playing him.
You know, he can play sort of central defence midfielder, can't he? So yeah, he will feature. He will feature.
I think he's
the whole
good,
transfer rumours, though, I'm a bit like the genuine ones I quite like, but I've heard everything right now after the whole week of socials and transfer rumours. I would genuinely like to talk about XG.
Wow.
Go
Wow.
on. I'm listening.
No. I don't
Well,
want
he doesn't know anything about it. He just wants to talk about it.
I just want you guys to bring a conversation up. Skip the whole transfer rumours. We think Tanto might be coming back.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Right, you'd rather talk about XG than rumours, right?
Do you know the best one? Absolute bullshit that I heard this week. That we've signed Louis Barry. No, we haven't signed Louis Barry, but we were about to sign Louis Barry. But Corey O'Keefe, he was training with us. Corey O'Keefe injured him before he went back to Barnsley. I'm like,
I've heard that one.
That's
like,
brilliant.
what? Who,
That's
who
conspiracy
sits there and
theory.
thinks-
That's
Who
conspiracy
sits-
theory. That.
Absolute bullshit.
When I went to the junior party, though, with the girls at the light, he video called Holding Bailey, knowing where he'd be, at just gone 11:15. And he was
Who
all
did?
set, Louis Barry. It was Dottie who spotted it. She went, Bazza's on the phone. And I went, who's Bazza?
Bazza.
And he was going meeting up with them all. He was
Ross
actually
is
meeting up with
seething
them all.
right now.
They was all leaving
can't-
the light and they were going meeting him.
Is he allowed to say his nickname, Russ?
He's got credit in the
nicknames.
bank, leave him. He's got big credit in the bank.
I'll tell you what, the name of the podcast should be Credit Where It's Due.
I've already got the name of the. I've already got the name of the podcast.
Credit in the bank. Mark Jackson, 9470. Evening, Mark Jackson. He says, please not Tanto. Need somebody who knows where the net is. What do you think to that?
I disagree. We don't need someone who knows where the net is. I don't think we're going to struggle for goals. We need someone who is going to terrorize defenders. Now-
Running behind and press them with pace.
Yeah. We need someone. Yeah, base that. We need that. We've missed that.
And that's what
So,
we've
yeah,
missed
all
it.
right.
We have missed it.
Tanto doesn't, he's not a prolific goal scorer, but he does score goals. But he terrifies the living. If you're a centre half, you do not want Tanto running at you. You don't. Or if you're a wing back, you don't. He's just lightning. And we've missed that sort of threat. And every now and again, like Bolton away, he'll come up with an absolute belting goal. You know, so.
The right back he went past us now with us.
Was it Cogley?
Right.
That he went past when he scored the goal.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bolton fans were telling me how bad he was. You know, in work.
Yeah, Bolton fans, though, I'll tell
I
you
don't
what.
like it though. And I just went, you told us Sarcevic was bad.
And when we talked about that last week, and we get that Sarcevic came down 2 leagues, but even so, it's like every player that leaves Bolton, they're shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, not every player can be like that. And I'm not saying all fans, but they do have a lot of fans that seem to just spit the dummy out the second a player goes to another club. But I tell you what, he's a workhorse. That Josh, I can't remember his name. Josh, I just call him Josh.
Cogley.
Joshy.
Call him Cogley.
Oh, Cogley. Oh,
Oh, yeah, Joshy. That reminds me, we need to talk about.
we do. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we do actually. Yeah.
I'm just going to go straight into it now. Anyone that's having a go at that song, if you don't like it, stand up, open your mouth, start another song off. We're all talking about recently that the songs are too long. You know, people aren't singing them because there's too many lyrics. Yeah, we finally sing a short song that everyone can just sing straight away, and people are still moaning. I won't call names out. Somebody said it on the review show. I won't say names, Jimmy. But no. But if you're that bothered about it, stand up and start singing your own song. Because for me, I thought it was quite a catchy sort of. It got the whole crowd going, and it was probably one of the best little bits of atmosphere we've had in the Cheadle for a long time. You know, everyone's been saying that the Cheadle's been quite flat recently. You know, we've got a little, you know, cheesy song about Josh Stokes. Let's just go with it. And even Steve Barsey said it sounded really good from where he sits in the main stand. So yeah, that's my little rant on it.
Fair dues. Just while we're on songs, a quick one from Andy Bullock. He says, random question. I was watching on the TV. Did he hear someone starting the say, oh, that one. Was that you, Andy?
It was. And then I'm still not 100%. I wasn't 100% well, really. So I got to tea and I thought I was going to cough a lung up. So, yeah. so that's why there was a delay from between T and Y.
Daniel Davies comes in with a big one here. Daniel Davies, sorry. Heard it here first. Josh Stokes will be better than Louis Barry.
Ooh.
That's a big shout if true.
He's had a good start, hasn't he?
He's had a good start. Yeah, he looks like what we've been missing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
In that final third.
Me, though. In the games that he's played with Breki, he's linked up well.
Yeah,
really
Yes,
well.
they have, yeah.
Yeah, they have. Yeah. Do you remember Powell and Lemon Hay Evans had this little chemistry, didn't
Yes.
they? Weird,
Yes.
wasn't it? Maybe that's just a little thing with them two. Getting on like a house on fire in the, they've got to know each other. They're building trust and credit in the bank with each other, so they know they can do things a bit more, blasé. Try things, try new things.
But Benno looks lively, doesn't he? He looks sharp, and he looks like if he's on the pitch the same time as Stokes, he looks. Yeah. I think they're going to work well together, those two. But I like the statement. But one thing I noticed with Stokes as well. Oh, what's going on there?
Andy, are you pressing buttons?
Nope. He was just as excited when Benno scored that goal as if he just scored that goal. And I know he looks like he's a team player, but you want that, don't you? I just genuinely think he'll get just as much excitement from setting a goal up than he will from scoring a goal.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, another one that's just reminded me about songs. Thunderclap came out as well, didn't it?
Yes,
I quite like the Thunderclap.
I like the Thunderclap.
What's wrong with it? Again, you don't even have to sing. All you have to do is clap.
Yeah.
All right, you might have to go. You might have to go. Ooh. You might have to go. Ooh.
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 But honestly, I must be not tone deaf. Is it me timing though? I don't know when they're going to do. I don't know when he's going to do the drum. Me. Is it timed? Like, is there a set time when he's going to do it? It's probably Dan Love, isn't it? Is there like seconds when he does it, or does he just decide when he's going to go bang for the Thunderclap?
Ask Dan. He'll put it in the comments. If not, he'll send you a private message with the timings between each one, because obviously it gets shorter. So
please do, yeah, please do, yeah.
Well, just as like a script.
See Russ there with a stopwatch on.
Hey.
I'm just missed it.
Done with the laminating time in a piece of laminate.
Card with the timing on.
Not yet, Dad. Not yet. Now.
I can't be the only person that hasn't got the timings down, and I'm just waiting for the drum. Basically,
no. But you're the only person that gives a shit.
If there's too many more people, would it not be like a Mexican wave? So it'll just go around the stage like an echo.
Brill. Okay, start to wrap this section up then. Any more transfer rumours that we've got that we know of? We know Tanto's a rumour, don't we? We know
Stevie or whatever he's called from St.
Stevie from St. Johnston. Yeah.
Is he a similar player to Tanto? Is he a fast pacey striker? So is he? I'm not sure. I've not read a lot about him.
Well, I think if they don't get him now, he's out of contract in the summer.
Yeah, because they've offered him terms, haven't they, for the end of the season? But they're trying to agree a fee to get him in now.
His stats not very prolific, though, are they?
No, when he's in Scottish
he is a bit like.
Yeah, who's the other guy? The guy from Newcastle, not Ashby Harrison or something. There was another guy. I can't remember his name. I've got him in football.
There's another one from Peterborough as well, isn't there? Who's out of contract in the summer as well. Is he a defensive midfielder? I can't
Not
remember his name.
Another Peterborough one.
Yeah, but he's out of contract in 6 months, so we might not pay $1.5 million for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a centre half from Accrington that's doing the rounds as well. I forget his name.
Ben, Ben.
Is it? I don't.
We're going to have had 3 bids turned down for him.
Right.
The rumours, right?
Alfie Harrison is a lad from Newcastle.
Right.
Now his Football Manager stats aren't great, but he's probably the young player of the season for me this year in Football Manager. So he's. Yeah, at the end of the day, he must have something. He's playing for Newcastle. I just don't want another. I'm not calling him out, but another Fiorini. Where he's come from high pedigree and then he comes in who's that lad we got from Swansea?
Yeah,
I can't remember his name.
Cottrell. Yeah,
Cottrell.
Yeah. So the names coming through here. The names coming through here is Archie Collins from Peterborough, Ben Ward from Accrington. Cheers to Dan and Daniel for those two. But yeah, it's difficult because loads of names get thrown about, and some are made up by, people sat in the bedrooms on the
transfer
generators. So it's a difficult one. Cracking on for time.
Maybe we should do one as a podcast. We should at some point
set a rumour going.
Yeah, the most bizarre rumour. We've had it on good authority. that we're
I don't know where Shimanga come from.
Yeah. Tom Denton has bought new boots.
I wind John King up all the time with it, mate. I've told him we've bid 750k on Charlie Savage. He's gone and told everyone.
And this is how it starts. Quickly on Cardiff on Saturday. Not too much on this. Steve's done a really, really good preview show with Cardiff City World. So that's available now on podcast and YouTube. Cardiff on Saturday. Let's not talk about it too much, but score predictions, or how do you think it's going to go quickly? Waggy, come to you first, mate.
I think we play better against the better teams. It sounds as if it's a nice big pitch, which will suit Norwood. I'm going for a tight 2-1 victory. I think we can do them.
Lovely. Mella?
Depends who's in net, doesn't it?
A die will be in because Ben's made 3 mistakes.
If you go with Ben, you go Waggy with 2-1. If you're going with Corey, then I don't know what you're going.
Ben will be playing because he's got credit. So
I'd go with Waggy 2-1.
I'm going.
Go, Andy. Andy.
3-2. I'm going to go with towards. I genuinely. Everyone's been saying, we're going to get beat and all that, and we're top of the away table for a reason.
Yeah.
New ground, nice big pitch, lots of stretching of legs and all that. However, they are top of league for a reason. I'll take a point. I would take a point, but I believe that we'll get something bigger than that, or we'll get the biggest thing we can get from that.
Yeah,
Ross?
I'm going for a draw as well. I'm hoping we come away with a draw. I think it's going to be difficult. They're a young team, though, aren't they? I mean, to say they're young, I don't think they're as young as everyone makes out, but I know they are a young team. But they are top of the league. It's going to be what we do know is it's going to be a great game in it because we are top of the away table. They're top of the league. There's going to be 20,000 there. It's going to be proper good.
Yeah, it sounds like they've got a good young, from the previous show, a good young team that are basically all just getting on really well. It seems like even the older heads, are loving the fact that. But I'll be honest with you, everyone's saying, they're going to walk away with it. I can't. Yes, they're top of the league. Well, yes, they're top of the league, but it's such a weird league. They're also in this league of this weird league or weird season. So if they're beating teams, it's because probably not worded
that. Yet, did it? They've not had that. They've not had that bad patch like we've had.
No, No, they've not had a blip.
Yeah. So we'll start it on Saturday.
Yeah, we'll start it. Lincoln, I genuinely believe still that they're going to have their blip at some point. That bubble's going to burst at some point.
There's 3 good games at 12:30 on Saturday in our league. You got us and Cardiff, Huddersfield, Bradford, Luton, Plymouth.
Nice.
Yeah, if we keep Salek quiet, got a good chance.
Oh, he'll be
going
what's it?
Brad Hills will keep him quiet, isn't
Gonna
he?
say Brad Hills has emptied his pockets out, so he's got space for him.
Right, let's move on. Just a quick one. I don't know if everybody knows, but today is the anniversary of Jimbo's 3rd sacking. 5 years ago today.
Anniversary of his 3rd sacking. Is that even a thing?
Yeah, well, it's a very niche thing, isn't it? I don't think anybody's been sacked 3 times from the same club, and then you celebrate the anniversary. But there you go. Just thought I'd bring that up.
Why are we celebrating a sacking though?
We're not celebrating it. We're just mentioning it that it's an anniversary.
Okay,
yeah. We like Jim. Wait, what do you mean?
No, I like Jim. But it just seems a bit weird that it's an anniversary of his sacking.
Just came up on me memories. That's all.
Oh, right. Okay. All right.
So I thought I'd mention it because it's football.
I feel like we're going to fall out by the end of this podcast, Russ.
You've got too much credit in the bank, Andy.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I see what I've done there.
He's like you, Andy. He just messaged me privately.
Right, let's move on. There are 3 charity walks coming up very soon. I've not got all the details, but I will get the details and we'll advertise it here. Obviously, we've got Jay and a team. I don't know where they're walking to, but they're doing a walk. Jay being Andy's brother, who did the walk to Blackpool. And
Peterborough?
Yeah, no, no, it's Hatters.
Luton.
Yeah.
So it's yeah. I can't remember which way around it is. Is it the other way around? Is it?
I can't remember. We'll get all the details and we'll get them out. Andy Birchnuff is also doing a walk, and Damon Carroll is also doing a walk. So we will get those details to everybody as soon as we can. The co-op meeting notes are out. They were out just over a week ago now, but it has got some good info in there. So do all go onto the co-op website to have a look at those. There's stuff about the ground, ticketing, and all this kind of stuff. They have got a new website as well, haven't they? The co-op. They have got a new website, yes, which looks pretty good. So go and check that out. And then for our events, we are trying furiously, aren't we, to try and arrange these events. And as soon as we get them off the ground, we will let you know, and you can come and join us for those. Yep. Yeah, and I think that's it. Right, shall we do random shit of the week? Let's.
Random shit of the week. It's random shit of the week. It's random shit of the week. It's random shit of the week. Random shit of the week.
Joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake.
Right. So I've been put forward to do this week's after some minor glitches from last week.
That was hilarious. I listened to it. Brilliant.
It certainly stood up for random shit of the week. Let's put it that way.
What happened?
Well, yeah, it was higher or lower, but it wasn't higher or lower, but it was higher or lower, or was it higher or lower? I'm not sure. So anyway, so this week, what we're going to do is we are going to, I've not got a title for this, so that's a good start. If you were and I will just put a certain position, who would you be? Right. So I'm not talking about who you would like to be as a defender. Who is your favorite player as a defender? I'm just going off what your attributes were as a footballer in your peak. Okay. So let me say, if I was a defender, I would be Lee Todd because I'm quite short. I've got a decent left foot and I can cross a ball. So that's why I would say I would Lee Todd. So do we understand the concept?
Yeah, but who win? How do we get a winner?
There's no winner. I'm just asking you for your opinions of yourselves. So this is whether you think you're George Best or Dunwald Turan. So
From Boonab to Francis.
Well, at least it covers one of the names. This is shit.
so we're just going to be. So it's not a specific position as such. So all I'm going to do is we're going to start with, if you was a striker, who would you be?
Oh, I see. Right.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that makes
Right,
more
so-
sense. All right.
Yeah. So that's why I said if I was a defender, I would be Lee Todd because short, fast, left-footed, and I can have a decent cross. So we're not talking about who your favourite player is in that position. We're thinking about your actual attributes as a footballer.
Why have you never played up front?
Well, you can imagine.
Because he's about 2 foot.
So let's just. So if you was a striker, we'll start with Russ. If you was a striker, who would you be? And explain why.
Fucking hell. I'll explain why as
Well,
well.
no, I'm just giving you, like I've said about Lee Todd. You don't have to give us like your full breakdown, but just the generalisation.
I have a question. Are we talking about current ability or
No,
previous
in your
ability?
peak. In your peak.
In my peak.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah.
Well, if you want to do
No.
your current ability, then we might as well just say 4 times Dumbo Turan, Dumbo Turan, Dumbo Turan.
I don't know.
Who do you think you best suit or you reflect? Maybe I should have asked this at the beginning and got you think about it through the show.
Yeah, or in the daytime, so we could have a think.
Yeah, we don't do that.
You're gonna have to move on because I'm really stuck.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to sort of Google some players.
Google some players.
Google some players.
Yeah.
Go on, Andy.
Striker out of about 500.
If
Yeah,
you
but that's what I
if
mean.
you
It's
was a
like,
striker-
that's the hardest thing, isn't it?
if you was a striker, who would you be?
Who?
You, Andy.
Me? I would
Yes.
be quite similar to Anthony Elding.
Okay.
Good with both feet, not particularly fast, can head a ball, and definitely score goals and gets the crowd going. There we go. Elding.
There you go. There we go. Pete,
There you go. I've got mine. I'd be Ravanelli, as Dave said.
he didn't play for County.
Oh, has he got to play for County?
Yes,
Oh,
we said
fuck's
County.
sake. Right.
You didn't. You said
Welcome
anybody.
Welcome to the Scarf Bergara Wore, the Stockport County award-winning podcast.
Have you got somebody then, Russ? Or are you still thinking?
Yeah, I'm still thinking. I'm not sure. Yeah, still thinking. I was gonna say. Andy Priest. I was gonna say Andy Priest, but that's probably not right, is it?
All right, let's just
Why?
let's just break it
He's
down
about
a bit.
5'11",
Like,
isn't he? He's about 5'11".
what skills do you have in your peak, Russ? What skills did you have?
I wasn't bad at finishing. I had a good dribble
Right.
on me, but that's about it.
So just think of would you say you're an Anthony Pilkington kind of player?
No, because I wasn't bow-footed.
Okay. Yeah, this is going to be. Would you say you are a? I reckon you're more of a Niall Bell.
Pete, who would you be while these two are arguing?
What, in my prime?
In your prime.
Oh, it's got to be a Paddy Madden, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
I don't know where the net was when I was younger, before the wetting net.
Right. That'll do.
And that's when I
And you
could
got-
run as well. And I was fit and I was young.
I remember those days, Bella. I remember those
Who
days.
don't you, Ross?
Yeah.
So are you thinking of anybody, Russ, or should I move on to midfielders?
Yeah, just move on, mate.
Right. Midfielders. So you can be anywhere. You can be an attacking midfielder, centre mid, defensive mid, left wing, right wing, wherever you want across the midfield. And we'll start with Andy to give you some thinking time, Russ, because I can see you're confused.
I can tell you now, in my peak, midfield was not my position at all. Like, I used to be a keeper, but I also, when I stopped playing football and just kits about five-a-side at Power League and stuff, I went up front because I could score goals. But midfield, throughout my whole little career that I had, I hated it. But
Okay.
I know that wasn't a question. So I would probably say I'm a bit more of a sort of Jason Taylor. Effective, fumbled his way through midfield at times. Yeah. Wasn't pretty, did the basics all right. But the crowd loved him. The crowd absolutely loved him.
County fan 696 has got you, Andy. Moxon.
Can you delete people off like this?
You can kick him out, yeah, but don't. But don't.
I'm only joking. County fan 696.
Russ, come on.
I like your humour though.
What was it, answer?
Yeah, so I'm just going to go for my favourite, Tom Bennett.
Oh, okay. So you used to be like a Tom Bennett in midfield.
No, but I'm just going to go for my favourite, Tom Bennett.
Okay.
That's not the game.
I know.
Pete,
I don't,
who would you be for
Can I go for my favourite, World Goller?
Okay, well, yeah, we'll go. It looks like it's turning into favourites. So
I can't wait till we get to goalkeeper, Andy, for you.
Fucking hell.
well, that's why I've left it last, because you're all part of the goalkeepers union. So that's why that was the last one. So
So I'm not playing. If these two aren't going to play properly, I'm not playing. I'm taking me ball in.
It's not your ball, it's my ball. So you carried on fucking playing. So we'll come to defenders. If you was a defender, who would you be and why? We'll start with Pete. Have you got an idea for who if you was a defender?
Well, when I was a kid and started, I used to be a fullback.
Right. Okay. So
yeah,
who would you
Ali
compare
Gibb.
yourself to?
Ali Gibb, up and down, up and down.
Like Gibb. That's a good shout. That I like that. Russ, are we going to get an answer out of you?
Yeah,
Or
okay.
can I just go to-
I'll try to join in. When I played for Brinney Labour Club, I was centre half for a bit, so I'll probably go with a bit of Tony Dinning when he used to play centre half. There you go.
Okay, Andy.
What do you want me to do? Like, just name a favourite player, or am I naming?
Oh, just do
Dummy's
whatever you
out.
want.
Dummy's bouncing all over this studio, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
It's not a position I was very good at, to be honest, either. So I'd probably just go no nonsense. Again, I don't know. Who is? Oh, what's he called?
I don't know. You've not told us.
Owen,
Yet.
Gaz Owen. A no nonsense.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's a good shout. Good shout. And then the final one, obviously, goalkeeper. If you was a goalkeeper, who would you be? And we'll start with Pete, because I think you're the best goalkeeper here. We'll give you first choice.
Why?
Who would you compare yourself to as a county keeper?
Carlo Nash.
Carlo Nash. Okay. Very good. Why?
Because
What?
he was good at crossing, good at shots. I'm not being big-headed here with these two. But in the prime, I was one of the best ones.
You were, Pete.
Yeah, you were.
I'm not just blowing smoke. Honestly, I've said it numerous of times that non-professionally, you're probably the best keeper I've ever seen. Non-professional.
Yeah, in the flesh. Yeah.
Yeah, after myself. I can't watch myself, can I?
No. Right. Okay. Andy, who would you be? Who would you compare yourself to be?
This is like kill two birds with one stone here, because he was one of my favourite keepers. But I also think that... Why are you laughing, Ross? Why are you laughing?
Because Darren Bowden's put Neil Cutler because I'm shy.
He was one of my favourite keepers, but I'm also quite similar. Good at commanding his area, good at shot stopping. Could he kick a ball? Yes, he can. Yes, I could. Nope. Ruddy. John Ruddy. What an unbelievable keeper he was.
Good shout.
Yeah.
Good shout.
Yeah.
Russ.
I've thought you give me time to think about this one, so that's all right. So I'm going to go with Owen Von Williams. So about my height. Didn't really rip up any trees, but was decent, half decent when he went in net.
Very good. Very good.
What about you, Waggy?
Manager? Oh yeah, what about you?
I've not thought about it because I was asking the questions.
Right, okay.
I was asking the questions. I thought about a defender, Lee Todd. So we're up there with that.
So what are we doing now? Manager?
Well, okay. Well, we might as well finish off with manager then. And we'll start with you, Andy.
Can I have my football manager one?
What, that is you?
I know. Fucking good, aren't I?
That's cheating a little bit, but
manager. I don't know. I don't know. I'll do a Ross.
We'll come back to you, Pete.
Got to be challenging, isn't it? Because I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Even at a kids team, and I was a winner. Gotta be.
Fair dues, fair dues.
Yeah, fair dues. Russ?
I'd be Jimbo because I love the club. I'd come back 3, 4, 5 times if I needed to. Live in the area, stay in the area. Yeah, Jimbo.
There we go. Andy?
Ian Bogey. No, I'm joking. Again, this seems like the manager side. This seems like a bit of it's a cross toss up between Gannon, DC. I did like Sammy McElroy, and I did like Kilner. I did like Andy Kilner. So, yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to go with the namesake. I'm going to go Andy Kilner. That first half, he just unreal. That first before Christmas. Yeah.
There you go.
Excellent.
Excellent.
So can we just say that I won that?
No.
You can say what you want, Andy, but there was actually no competition.
If you want.
Yes, Wilson, I won that one. Yeah.
So Wilson will give a shit.
Right, he's that
Right, let's wrap it up. Mella, cheers for coming on, mate. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Always. And
Are you all
cheers
going on
to.
Saturday?
Yeah, we're all. Oh no, Waggy. We are. Waggy's
No,
not
I'm
going.
not
But
going.
we are. Yeah.
I'll see you in the rugby club, Pete.
Can't wait.
Well, judging after Northampton, you probably won't see me, and I probably won't see you.
You probably won't see him either.
Even if we stood next to each other. That one of the best moments ever at Northampton away. I saw Pete. I went, right, Pete, how you doing? He went, oh, I'm absolutely wasted. So wasted. Oh, we out last night being New Year's. No. What? Pete, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning, mate. What? Right. Yeah. You're in a good way, were you,
Root of all evil.
Very true. Very true.
Right, let's wrap it up there. Cheers, everybody, for watching and listening. If you're watching, do like the video on YouTube, please, because it does help us. And subscribe if you haven't already done so. Rate and review us on any podcast player listening to us on, and comment and all that good stuff. And all that's left for me to say is cheers, thank you, and we will see you next week. Ta for now.
Cheers, thank you.